HYBE can try to balance narratives by emphasizing that all members are equally important. But the reality, plain for everyone to see, is different. Jungkook isn't just another member of BTS. He is the center of gravity, the one with qualities that elevate him above his bandmates. This truth doesn't undermine the rest of BTS, it simply acknowledges that Jungkook operates on a level that cannot be ignored. HYBE itself knows this, and that is exactly why the company has to constantly speak out whenever tensions arise. Because when people ask who truly defines BTS, the answer becomes too obvious. BTS has always been built on collective strength. Their story is one of teamwork, perseverance, and unity. But even within a group dynamic, there is always a center, someone who holds everything together, while simultaneously pulling the world closer. For BTS, that center is Jungkook. The title Golden Maknae is not just a fan nickname. It has become an identity, one that encapsulates his ability to excel in virtually everything: singing, dancing, visuals, stage presence, even commercial impact. HYBE has leaned into this identity because they know it reflects a truth the world has already recognized. Jungkook is the one who shines the brightest. Picture a stadium filled with tens of thousands of fans. The lights dim, the crowd screams, and the opening notes of a BTS song echo through the venue. Who captures the spotlight most naturally, without effort? More often than not, it's Jungkook. He doesn't just perform, he dominates. His aura on stage makes him impossible to overlook. Even HYBE understands that this magnetism cannot be engineered for any other member. It is natural, authentic, and unique to Jungkook. This is why, whenever discussions of unfair spotlight distribution or BTS-related controversies surface, Jungkook's name is always at the center. Not because he creates the drama, but because his influence is too significant to be left out. HYBE can try to spread attention evenly, but in reality, it is Jungkook who keeps the machine running at its highest level. Every member of BTS contributes to the group's sound. But there is a reason why, when BTS songs play on American or European radio, Jungkook's voice is the one that sticks. His vocal tone is distinctive, smooth, flexible, emotional, and universally appealing. This is what makes him irreplaceable. HYBE knows that in order to win global markets, you need a voice that transcends language barriers. Jungkook has precisely that gift. He can deliver heartbreaking ballads, high-energy EDM choruses, or R&B-influenced verses with the same level of mastery. His ability to adapt across genres is unparalleled, and that adaptability makes him the most versatile weapon in BTS's arsenal. While some fans argue endlessly about who contributes the most musically, the evidence speaks for itself. Whenever BTS pushes into global territory, whether through English-language singles, solo promotions, or collaborations, Jungkook is consistently at the forefront. HYBE may never publicly admit that he is the centerpiece, but their actions, from marketing choices to solo promotions, reveal the truth. Jungkook's voice is not just an asset, it is the backbone of BTS's international success. Talent alone is not enough in the entertainment industry. You need stage presence, that magnetic quality that forces every eye in the room to lock on you. Jungkook has it in abundance. When he steps onto a stage, even before he moves, the atmosphere changes. The crowd reacts instinctively, drawn to him as if he were the natural leader of the performance. When he dances, his energy doesn't just fill the space, it defines it. And when he sings live, his stability and emotion create a connection that most artists spend their entire careers chasing. Other performers, even in the global industry, often have to work tirelessly to create iconic stage moments. Jungkook does it effortlessly. That is why HYBE places him in pivotal positions during concerts, the opening verses, the climactic high notes, the unforgettable closing moments. They know that when Jungkook takes center stage, the entire world is watching. HYBE is a business, and businesses survive by maximizing value. Among all BTS members, Jungkook has proven time and time again that his personal brand is unmatched. Every time Jungkook wears a particular outfit, it sells out instantly. Every time he uses a product, demand skyrockets. This isn't just loyalty from fans, it's proof of genuine influence. Jungkook isn't just a celebrity endorsing products. He's a trendsetter whose choices shape consumer behavior across the globe. This explains why global powerhouses like Calvin Klein chose him as their ambassador. HYBE didn't force this. Brands themselves recognized his unparalleled reach and authenticity. He embodies exactly what international brands seek: youthful energy, global appeal, and a mix of relatability and aspiration. And this is something HYBE cannot cover up, no matter how much they try to balance exposure between members. The world of business doesn't run on fairness, it runs on results. And the results prove that Jungkook is on a completely different level. Each BTS member has unique strengths, but charisma, the kind that cuts across culture, age, and gender, belongs most strongly to Jungkook. He has a boyish charm that makes him approachable, yet he also carries a mature, almost magnetic presence that commands respect. He can appear as the hard-working musician in one moment, the playful Maknae in another, and the global fashion icon in the next. The key is that all these sides feel authentic. Jungkook doesn't need to act. His natural personality shines through, and that is exactly what keeps fans and even casual observers drawn to him. HYBE cannot manufacture charisma like this. They can polish, market, and strategize, but the essence of Jungkook's presence is beyond corporate control. This is why he stands out. This is why no amount of internal drama or shifting company narratives can hide the truth. Jungkook is in a league of his own. Whenever controversies involving BTS surface, HYBE steps in with statements, clarifications, or strategies to calm the noise. But, ironically, every time they do, the spotlight ends up circling back to Jungkook. HYBE can say, "All members are equally important." But then who headlines the biggest brand deals? Who gets the solo performances that dominate international charts? Who draws the most attention in both domestic and international media? The answer is consistent Jungkook. Fans are not blind. The public is not naive. Each attempt to equalize the narrative only exposes the imbalance more clearly. HYBE can try to keep the peace, but the results, sales, streams, social media dominance, and global recognition tell their own story. And that story says, without hesitation, that Jungkook is the one who stands above the rest. Talent is one thing, but talent without relentless effort fades quickly. Jungkook, however, combines his natural gifts with a level of work ethic that sets him apart, not just from his fellow members, but from most artists in the global industry. Stories about Jungkook's practice sessions are legendary. He is known to stay in the studio long after others have left. His rehearsal videos reveal a perfectionist who doesn't stop until every movement, every note, and every breath aligns with the standard he sets for himself. This commitment is not about competition, it is about self-respect. Jungkook refuses to present anything less than his best. HYBE recognizes this. They know that when they give Jungkook a solo stage, there is zero chance of failure. He delivers consistently, whether in front of 200 people in a rehearsal hall or 70,000 inches a stadium. This reliability, born from discipline, is why Jungkook has become the go-to choice for moments of high stakes. He doesn't just survive under pressure, he thrives in it. And this is why, when people debate who is better, the answer isn't only about raw talent. It is about who turns potential into reality, performance after performance. Jungkook does this with such consistency that HYBE cannot ignore it, even when they attempt to distribute opportunities evenly among members. Another reason Jungkook stands above is simple. His solo career has proven it. While all BTS members ventured into solo activities, Jungkook's projects exploded into global dominance. Songs like Seven and Standing Next to You didn't just resonate with ARMY, they conquered mainstream charts around the world. This is significant. Many K-pop idols struggle to break out of the group identity when going solo. Their popularity often feels inseparable from the group's collective power. But Jungkook broke that barrier. He showed that he is not only a part of BTS, he is a standalone star capable of commanding global attention without the group's name attached. HYBE knows this success cannot be understated. When a member achieves individual milestones that rival or surpass the group's, the company is forced to acknowledge his singular power. Jungkook's solo dominance proved what fans always suspected. He has always been more than just 1/7 of BTS. And in the context of HYBE drama, this creates tension. How do you manage a group when one member's individual brand is arguably stronger than the collective? The answer is tricky, but it doesn't erase the fact that Jungkook's star is burning brighter than ever. Beyond talent, beyond work ethic, what truly elevates Jungkook is his emotional connection with fans. BTS is known for building a community, but Jungkook has a way of turning that connection into something deeply personal. When he speaks to fans, whether during live broadcasts, concerts, or interviews, his sincerity is undeniable. He doesn't hide behind polished scripts or corporate-approved language. His emotions, whether joy, vulnerability, or gratitude, come through unfiltered. This authenticity is what keeps fans loyal, not just as casual listeners, but as people who feel they know him personally. HYBE cannot fabricate this kind of connection. They can promote music and appearances, but they cannot engineer the genuine way Jungkook looks into a camera and makes millions feel like he is speaking directly to them. This is a gift, and it is one of the strongest reasons Jungkook remains at the center of the BTS universe. Yes, Jungkook is handsome. That much is obvious. But the reason he stands above isn't just because of physical appearance, it's how he uses it. His visuals aren't passive, they are dynamic. On stage, he transforms. His gaze, his movements, and even the way he carries himself amplify the performance. Unlike some idols who rely purely on looks, Jungkook combines his visuals with talent, making him not just attractive, but captivating. This combination is what makes him so marketable. A global audience doesn't just see Jungkook as the pretty face of BTS. They see him as the full package, the voice, the presence, and yes, the visuals. This trifecta ensures that his appeal doesn't fade with time, it evolves. HYBE understands this better than anyone. They know that while other idols may come and go, Jungkook's balanced appeal ensures longevity. He is not just a fleeting trend, he is an icon in the making. Another point that sets Jungkook apart is how the global industry has embraced him. It's not just ARMY or Korean media praising him, it's Billboard, Rolling Stone, Grammy organizers, and brand executives who consistently single him out as the face of BTS's global relevance. This outside validation matters. It proves that Jungkook's influence isn't confined to fandom circles. He has crossed into mainstream recognition, the kind that cements an artist's place in history. While HYBE can promote anyone, they cannot force this kind of organic global acceptance. Jungkook earned it. And this is why HYBE drama feels ironic. The company can insist that all members are equal, but the world has already cast its vote. From streaming numbers to international headlines, Jungkook is the one who continues to be recognized as the crown jewel of BTS. Of course, being considered better comes with pressure. Jungkook isn't blind to it. He has spoken about the weight he carries as the youngest member, as the one fans and industry insiders look to when they think of BTS's future. But here lies another reason he stands above. He doesn't run from that pressure. He embraces it, even when it's heavy. He continues to push himself, continues to give everything, and continues to live up to expectations that would crush most artists. HYBE might worry about this imbalance, but it is also their greatest weapon. The truth is, Jungkook is not just surviving under the spotlight, he is redefining what it means to thrive in it. And that resilience is what ensures his place as the heart of BTS, no matter how the drama unfolds. At the core of the BTS HYBE drama is a silent admission. Jungkook is the member they cannot afford to lose. Every strategy, every promotion, every brand deal reveals this truth. HYBE might never put it in words, but their actions say it all. Whenever they need BTS to dominate globally, Jungkook is front and center. Whenever they want to break into new markets, Jungkook is the one they trust. Whenever they face challenges, Jungkook is the face of reassurance. This silent admission is what fuels debates, both inside fandom and outside. But to the neutral observer, it's simple. Jungkook is not just better. He is the foundation.